Okay, viewers, this is Dr. James Mondert speaking, and it's still Thursday, the 25th of September 2025, and right now I'm on Moore Street in Birmingham and heading towards the Primark Superstore, the world's biggest superstore, that is. And earlier I was at Warwick University and just going on about who I blame for my homelessness. And I mentioned also Coventry Homefinder System as being miserably failing me in my bidding attempts to get rehousing. Even to the current day, I'm still in supported housing, which is totally different from my actual place that I want or require. And I also blame Citizen Housing Group, of course. Okay, I'm going to give you a tour view guide of the Primark Superstore in Birmingham, and I'll just get you a quick glance of the stores here. Can you see that? There's a There's two floors below and a zero for ground, and two floors above. That would make it 5 floors in total. One less than the De Bijonkov luxury apartment store in Amsterdam. Almost as much, so, but this is the world's biggest Primark superstore. So let's just go up the escalators. I have got here quite late. It's past sunset time and approaching almost 8 p.m. But do bear in mind the Primark Superstore in Birmingham is open till 9 p.m. 9 to 9 basically every day. That's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. except for Sundays. On Sundays it opens from 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that's 2 hours extra on most days than the Coventry Primark. Okay, I've just gone up the wrong way. Let's just go the escalator to the next floor. So this is zero right now. That's zero. The Coventry Primark, incidentally, is open from 9 to 7. That's 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It shuts 2 hours early than the Birmingham Primark. That's the one I'm in right now. And Sundays, it's the same as the Birmingham. Sundays it closes at 5 p.m. and opens at the same time, 10:30 a.m. So remember, Sundays, either Coventry or Birmingham, it's 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's the opening hours for both stores. But otherwise, the Birmingham one, Primark, opens 2 hours extra, 9 to 9. Quick way of remembering it, 9 to 9 except Sundays. And Coventry, quick way of remembering that one, 9 to 7. And now we're on level 2. I think this is level 2, the top floor. So I'm making my videos as interesting as possible. And I'd like to mention it's all about ratings, and even the universities have got their own ratings and ranking system. And according to the Times latest 2026 figures of the universities in UK, the top universities in the UK, and that's what they rely on, that table, that league table. University of Warwick comes at number 8, which isn't bad, obviously. So it's in the top 10, but ranked number 8 for 2026. Number 1 being LSE, that's the London School of Economics and Political Science. and number 2 being University of St Andrews, and number 3 is Durham University, and number 4 joint with these two are actually joint. It's University of Cambridge and the University of Oxford, sharing joint fourth and fifth, and then that would make the next one, number 5, Imperial College of London, and then after the Imperial College of London, so that's I think I've mentioned most of the top 3 plus Cambridge and Oxford, that's 5, and then Imperial College of London, that's 6, and then 7th is University of Bath, and then number 8 University of Warwick. That's the top 8 anyway. I won't go into the top 10, but all you need to know is who's above the University of Warwick. That's the whole point of giving that system of from the Times figures of the league or rankings for universities for 2026. Obviously, it's different every year. And if you notice, Cambridge and Oxford have been knocked out of their place. They are actually a joint fourth, but they used to be number 1 and 2 almost every year. But this year is obviously different in the fact that it's London School of Economics and Political Science domineering number 1 position, and number 2, like I said, was University of St Andrews, and number 3, University of Durham. Anyway, so that's the ranking system. Just like my ratings, obviously, it'll depend on my figures, my livelihood. So the chance of me making money from my University of Warwick degree, which I got back in 1994, is virtually minimal. I mean, obviously, I'm not relying on that for my livelihood, and everyone knows that. That's over 31 years ago, and it's 2025, and obviously my best hopes are on social media, and I've been on that for quite a few years, for the past 5 years, in fact. So that's, everyone knows that as well. I've celebrated being 5 years on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube as well. Although occasionally on YouTube I have been off YouTube, and now I'm back on YouTube. So I've got to let my new viewers know there as well that I'm on 2 new YouTube channels recently. That is in September. So it's not the old YouTube channels, but there are some old YouTube channels I've still got up, which I haven't deleted. So there's some old material as well, still on air. You can always access those as well, but obviously I don't have control of those videos. I haven't bothered with those ones. But I've got 2 new channels, and I'll be putting one of these videos up on that as well. And that's the listings of what's on the floor. It's a strange way of labelling the floors, isn't it? Why don't it just go from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. That would go to 4 then, isn't it? Under that system, if it's a 0 for the lowest ground. Anyway, let's go down the escalators. Interesting, isn't it? So, Bachelor of Science Physics, and back in 1994, over 31 years ago, top 8 university, and you've seen the merchandising products they've got for sale, and I'm the real graduate. I'm not the acting one, like Dustin Hoffman, who's worth $100 million US. Nowhere near that. It's better being an actor in that sort of thing. You'll make more money anyway. But he has made other movies as well, a lot more other movies, not just The Graduate, obviously. But that's obviously a comical movie, 1967, Hollywood version. But I'm the real graduate, and obviously from Warwick University. And if I was merchandising product from there, have they really sold me well? I don't think so. In terms of livelihood, I'm rock bottom. You can't get lower than that. And I even ended up homeless. That's how ridiculous it is and horrendous. Actually, somebody who couldn't even buy a house for himself, and a graduate from that university, and the merchandising products that they're selling. Just think about that. Look at the price, and that mug £9.99, and the Warwick Business School even higher for their mug. Obviously, that was even more pricier. Being a business school, of course, and people do go to those. They pay a lot of fees to go there. So that's what it's all about. You see, the fee payers, and they're making money from students, and if the fees, that's their intakings. Obviously, that's their business line. The fees from the students. In my case, it's obviously ratings from my viewership, like I said, and that's what it boils down to. I won't go out to the ball. Maybe I should go to the ball. Maybe visit the ball and make my way out that way. I won't go to the ground 2 floors. Obviously, I don't want to go to hell, like kind of. It's a bit like that, then, isn't it? Going to the bottom 2. But believe me, there are 2 floors below as well. I might do that some other day. Obviously, it is getting a bit late, so I've just given you a tour view guide of the world's biggest Primark, which is in Birmingham and city centre, the Bull Ring. And this is the Bull Ring now. It connects to the Bull Ring on this side from Moore Street. So you can come by the train as well, Moore Street train station. I might just get you a glimpse of the Bull before ending this video, because obviously my income from Warwick is actually like Bull in it. And I noticed some homeless people on the way here, sleeping rough on the streets, even in Birmingham, in sleeping bags, so it's a common sight. And also I mentioned ratings-wise on my Instagram figures, statistics, the audience statistics, vital audience statistics, and Birmingham was my second most highest location from the viewers in terms of ratings of watching. Only London beats Birmingham in terms of the most viewers who are watching my videos and content from my Instagram. So second highest, and obviously this is something affordable I could get to. London is a bit more costly for me to get there. Obviously I wouldn't mind going there just for the sake of my fans or my viewers. Maybe some other day, maybe. I don't even have a car, don't forget, these days, so spate of bad luck, Even though I'm doing social media, I've been doing social media for 5 years. I've had that sort of spate of bad luck. My house has been taken off me during that time I've been doing social media, and even my car, I don't even have a car now. So I seem to have gone downwards financially. I haven't gained at all. The opposite effect. So worth mentioning to my viewers. If anyone's out there thinking, you're a famous celebrity, you must be making huge amounts of money, forget it. It's not true at all. I might be sticking out like a sore thumb, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm making money, And that's the whole point here. I'm trying to remind my viewers here. My video is getting close to 15 minutes. I better be ending this video soon, and I'll get back to the bus station, catch my bus on the way back. So country-wise, obviously, after the UK, it's the United States of America. And then obviously Australia and India. Those are the top 4 countries where my videos and content from Instagram are viewed. And there are quite a lot of women watching as well. At least 31% are women. So that's not bad as well. Maybe a bit of sex appeal there, World's sexiest man. And I have got quite a young audience as well. Mostly 25 to 34. That's the highest age group. And then second group of age group that's quite close next to that is 18 to 24. So those are the sort of age groups that people of my viewers are most likely to be following me. for my Instagram account, etc. Quite a young audience, wouldn't you say? Up to about 34.